So Shannon, continuing our talk about jumbo loans, let's talk about what makes or who are good candidates for jumbo loans.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things that certainly make a jumbo loan more doable for a borrower. They're really best done with 20% down. There are some 10% down options out there, but there's just far less investors that will do 10%. So you have a lot more options as far as, you know, who we can sell your loan to when you do 20% down. So 20% down is kind of ideal for a jumbo loan. People who have assets, I mean, I realize that that's kind of, you know, we have a 20% down, but 20% down can't be like your last red cent. So pretty much every investor is going to require some reserves. So what that means is if it's 6 months reserves or 12 months reserves, it's going to mean you have to have 12 months payments left in your bank account, accessible to you after closing. So there's some different, you know, forms of assets we can use as reserves. We can use retirement accounts with most of our investors up to a certain percentage, but generally, whereas with conforming, this is not as big of an issue with conventional loans, we have to prove that you can get access to that in the jumbo realm. So either through the form of a loan or that you can withdraw funds out of your 401k, which sometimes is difficult for companies that you're currently working with. They don't let you withdraw it. So all of that, like, we're going to need all of the terms of withdrawal. It just is a lot more kind of complicated when it comes to those things. But you definitely, people who have assets, good candidates. 20% down we've talked about. Certainly a lot easier when you're a W-2 wage earner, although I would say 9 out of 10 people who come to us are self-employed in the jumbo realm. So all of our investors will allow for self-employment. They just don't make it super easy. So we have to ask a lot of questions. And you know, obviously depending on how many businesses you own and the type of self-employment, like sole proprietors are not that difficult. So it just kind of depends. But those are kind of, you know, like if I could pick my ideal perfect jumbo candidate, it's going to be somebody who has 20% down, has excess financial reserves, and they're a W-2 wage earner. That's going to be the easiest. But that's not to discourage self-employment or say that we cannot do that. We definitely can. It's just, we're going to be best friends. You're going to talk to us a lot. So those kinds of things.
Yep. Okay, so a lot of good information about a good candidate. So next up in our next series will be kind of some of the other issues and things that we might see. Some, I don't know, what would you say, Shannon?
Common problems, maybe?
That would be great. Common problems coming. Stay tuned. Should be right around the corner.